Hi, and welcome back to GWD Games. Okay, following on from last time, we'd looked at the various bits of equipment to maximise the jump range, but we decided we had enough cash left to upgrade to the hauler to give us that bit more cargo capacity rather than the Sidewinder with its capacity of, what did we have, 6 tons, so that's not too good. So here we are. We're still at the same location and they have a hauler for sale. So if we purchase this, we can trade the ship in that we've got. Actually we get a fair bit back because we'd upgraded quite a bit, a few bits of pieces of the equipment. We actually get quite a bit back, so we'll do that. We'll confirm. Okay, we're now back in a hauler. Let us go see what we can do to it. To the outfitting. Okay, right, we're going to do pretty much what we did before. We are going to try and maximise that laden jump range. At the moment it's only 8.08. That is absolutely awful. So, straight down to the frame shift drive. We currently have an E2, so 8.08. So if we go down to the A2, what can we get? 17.75. That is so much better. Right, we'll confirm that. That's great. We're also going to get rid of the pulse laser. We'll sell that. It's gone up a little bit more. Okay, come on. Right, back to the internals. Right, let us see what we can do. Power plant. Again, looking at the tonnage, 2.5 at the moment, we can bring it down to 1 if we move up to a class 2D. Again, thrusters, same thing. Go on to the D. Life support. We can, move on D there. Power distribution is, same D. It's all going to be D. Sensors. Right, okay, there's no D this time, so we can have a C or an A. Let's go for the C. Fuel tank we can't change. We'll come back to the cargo canisters in a second. A shield generator we're going to keep, we're going to change. Currently have an E2, so I suspect we can change that to a D2 if we move up 1. Yep, it goes from 2.5 down to 1 ton, so we'll do the same there. Basic discovery scanner, and we're going to get rid of that. Okay, right. At the moment we've got a cargo capacity of 8. Not so good. We need to increase that. But look at what the laden jump range is now. 23.06. That's excellent. Right. Well, it is going to come down actually while we put these cargo capacity up. What have we got at the moment? We have a cargo capacity 4 in, so we want the 8. There it is. So now that's E3. So again we've got an E2 in there, and we can put an E3 in. Where's it gone? E3. Can't see it. Ah, there it is. Okay, that the laden capacity is now 18.65. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay. And we can't get rid of anything else on there. Right, so we'll go back to the main screen there. And I'm just going to now decide what we are going to do. So we've got the ship for it. I don't think we are at a place where we can do any rare trading at the moment. Let's just double check. I don't think there was any rares on this space station. No, so what we need to do is we are going to consult Google and have a little look actually on Thrud's Elite Trader, which I been having a look at and using, there is a list of rare trades on there. Basically what you do is you go into the rares, put your current location in, and it will give you a listing of what rare is at what station and how far away it is. It doesn't tell you how many tons there are at the station or anything like that. It literally is just the info of where to go to find that particular rare item. Okay, I have got the Thruds Elite Dangerous trading tool up on another screen, and I'm putting in the current system, which is St. Jalan, and it is telling us that if I go to the galaxy map, there we go, that we can purchase Elu thermals from Elu, which is 2.86 light years away. So select that as a target, select the route there. Obviously that was an easy one, no route planning required. We could have done it from the navigation screen across here. There we go. So off we go. Right, okay, here we are at Finley Dock in the Elu system. If we zip over to, if we zip onto the commodities market, we will see now there, Elu thermals. Excellent, they've got 12 of them. That's pretty good. We shall buy all 12. There we go, so we've got 4 cargo spare. Okay, that will do for now. Right, what we need to do now is take those Elu thermals and sell them somewhere which is over 100 light years away. So again, using the Thruds Elite Trading Tool, I shall have a little look and decide where we are taking them. Okay, having consulted the listing of where the rare items are, it looks as though Deso, Leasty and Larv, the original 1984 version of Elite sort of home systems, are approximately 107, 108 light years away. So let's go there, because I happen to know that Leasty has 2 rare commodities, Larv has 1, and Deso has 1. Deso has the Deso Macorn. Leasty is Leastian Evil Juice and Azure Milk, and Larv has Larvium Brandy. So we've got they're all pretty close to each other. So if we can make, if we should be able to fill our cargo hold with full of rares at those 4 places, and then probably head sort of, well, we can pick another place, just go somewhere different. So we are heading for Leasty. So that's going to take a fair number of jumps. So what we're going to do is have a quick look on the galaxy map and into navigation and put Leasty. And yep, it's actually 109.93 light years away. So we zoom right out. There we go. You can just see the threads of where we can get to. So we're going to be it's going to be a few jumps. What we're actually going to do is, because we can't plan a route all the way there, because if we look, it's too far. I'll just go to the left here. I've zoomed in, zoom back out again. Look, at least he's over there. We're here. This is a spider web of where we can get to. Let's zoom back in. So what we're going to need to do is sort of equal it up, and then sort of pick. Well, we're going to try and get as far as we can. So I've got this sort of roughly lined up this way. So look, we can see we can pick that one there, and roughly in a straight line across to Leasty. Then we're going to try and pick one of these systems here. picking the economical routes picks the shorter jumps. Will take longer, of course. What I want to do is pick the fastest routes, but we've got to wait until this populates again now. Let's whiz back over here. Let's just go back one there, pick that one there, and then pick that one as a target again, just so it clears the route out. There we go. So remember, we're heading over here. It won't actually let us pick a route yet because it's still working out. It looks as though we can only get to about there at the moment. So let's pick that and put the route in for there. That's not too bad. That's only 1, 2. That's only 3 jumps. That's pretty good. I'll even get a bit further on that one. So yeah, it's still working out. Yeah, it's putting in extra nodes here. So we'll let it catch up with itself and slowly get across there. Now, are we roughly halfway there? Yeah, we're roughly halfway now. So that's probably okay. It's, there's no system data available on that one. Is there? What I'm wanting really is a system so that we can go probably refuel. Right, that one's probably a safe bet because it's a system. So let's go for that one. So it's telling us that there's enough fuel. Just wondering whether we can get a little bit further. Is it telling us? Oh, actually, it's telling us we can get to this one, even though it's not drawn the line on yet. That's interesting. We can actually get across there. What's that one down there now? I think we're going to go. We're going to settle for that one because there is it's definitely a system there. Let's just double check that there is actually a space station there, because I don't want to be caught out with no fuel. Yep, there we go. Excellent. Right, so we are ready. So obviously make sure we're completely fueled up. That'd be silly to set off not with quite a full fuel load. Right, okay, we're ready to set off. So see you at Leasty. Right, here we are at Shifnal Port in Deso. We did actually have enough fuel to get here. So all we had to do was, because the route planning wasn't sufficiently long on the galaxy map, which has been changed if you've been reading your emails from Frontier. One of the next version, I think 1.1 I believe it is, which goes beta first week of February, will be increasing the route planning out to 1,000 light years, I believe. So that'll solve our little problem there. We could have hit Leasty or Deso as the final destination, and it would have taken us straight here. As it was, we had to sort of stop halfway, and then I had to select the galaxy map and just pick Deso as the new target, route planet, and off we went again. Okay, we better ask for permission. There we go. Just zoom down, a bit of lateral thrust. Spin it around the right way, and off we go. So we want port number 1. Excellent. Right, let's put the gear down. Port number 1 is across there.
Landing gear deployed.
That's port number 1 then. Nothing's lit up. Oh, there we go. I've noticed it do that a couple of times recently, actually. The light's not come on properly on the landing gear. On the landing deck. There we go. Right.
Engines disengaged.
Into the starport services, and let us get these things sold. Right, incidentally there, look, refuel all, 199. So we've got all that way, which was 109 light years, on 200 credits of fuel. That is efficient. That's pretty good. Try doing that in a Cobra. You'll use a lot more. Right, commodities. Here we go. 11,027. So there, we bought them for 864. So a profit of 10,163 each, and we have 12 of them. Let me just cancel that so we show the total profit. I'll stop at 12. There we go, 121,956. That's not bad, is it? Right, we've now got 829,000. That's pretty good. Let's just remember to refuel. So, trading in rares is the way to do it at the moment. Now, I'm guessing there's a lot of people doing this at the moment. I've met a few of the commanders back and forth and had a bit of a text chat with them, and everybody's been doing the same who's been heading for the same stations as me. So, does that mean that if everybody's doing it, they're not so rare anymore? Are Frontier going to stop us doing it? Tweak the system slightly? Who knows? But at the moment, this seems to be the way to make the money. So what we could do is, rather than a back and forth route, we could do with possibly a circular route. So I'll try and come up with maybe a triangular route or a square route going round. So you pick up something, go to the next station, do some more pick up, go to the third, sell what you got at the first, go to the fourth one, sell what you got at the second, then you're back to starting point 1 and buying again, but you're selling what you got at the third one, and you just keep going round selling and buying, but selling them every 2 stops, and make the side of the square, say 60 light years, something like that, which is going to make the well, you can work it out using the Pythagoras if you want, but it's going to make the hypotenuse of that triangle, which is half the square, sufficiently far away to make the profit. Now, we made 10,000 each per 10,000 per ton. Then I've actually seen it where you can make over 20,000. So you've just got to get the right conditions and maybe go a little bit further. But it seems pretty easy to do in the hauler, and if we keep doing this, before long we can be upgrading to the Cobra. Okay, thanks for watching, and join me next time for some more rares trading. Thank you very much. Goodbye.